Hello students, this is Shumon Ghosh. I am a faculty of Join eGuru. We are specialized in school level professional courses also, and we conduct different board related computer papers like CBSE, ICSE, ISC and West Bengal Board, computer science and computer application papers. And today we discuss the topics regarding web page designing, and this is very important part of CBSE board as well as West Bengal board. Okay, so let's start today's topic: how to write your first script in HTML. So HTML mainly used to design your web page. Now what is web page? And web page is an area where you can store some informations regarding any company, regarding any institute, school, organizations, and that can be viewed remotely from any web browsers, just like Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Opera, Mozilla Firefox, etc. And nowadays all the things regarding maintained with respect to offline as well as online, and online platform mainly conducted the informations with respect to different websites, and each and every website the internal part is maintained with respect to HTML coding. So what is HTML? HTML means hypertext markup language, and what is the portions of each and every term, and if we divide the term of HTML we get three basic terms, that is hypertext and markup and the language. And what is the significance of hypertext here? Hypertext means this is not a simple text. You can display some text and you can specify the characteristics of the text. That means you can specify the color, you can specify the positions, you can specify the effects, how the text will be viewed in your website, and how the particular characteristics is attached, that can be maintained with respect to this markup characteristics. And it is a language because it has some rules and regulations just like other programming language. But remember one thing, it is not a complete programming language because you don't need any compiler. You can easily run and execute the code with respect to any web browser. If you have any web browser installed in your computer, in case of Windows operating system there is a default Internet Explorer web browser. In case of Linux platform we get Mozilla Firefox, and also in case of Apple Mac we get Safari as a browser. So you can easily execute the web page in your browser. After creating the web page, when you save the coding, the extensions will be .html. Now I write down one code here. This is the very beginning concept regarding web page designing, and the basic building block of any programming language is called tokens, but in case of web page designing it is called tags. Now what is tag? It is the basic fundamental element of any web page designing. Here I write down few tag names here. So you have to learn how to write your tag name. The tag name contain angular brackets, less than and greater than sign. Inside the brackets you just type the name of the tag. It is the just like a keyword used in different programming language. Here the tag names are also predefined by the HTML language. So HTML, it is the fundamental tag that contains the entire script of your web page, and after that each and every website has two sections, that is header sections and the document area, that is body sections. Header sections is maintained by head tag and the body is maintained by document area, that is body tag is maintained. So each and every tag contains some other tags that is used to specify the characteristics regarding those tags. Like that we use different tags after the HTML tag, that is head, title, body, h1, p, etc. There are each and every tag with a specific significance. Now let's start. Head. Head is the tag that is used to specify the header part of the web page, and inside the head tag we use the title as a container tag, and it specifies the title of the web page. And if you write my web page as a title script, you when execute your code, the website display the text that I write here. And after that, the document area is maintained by the body tag. Now some tag contains some additional information. This additional information is maintained by tag attribute. So in case of body, we use two attributes here, that is bg color and text color, and the attribute values maintained within double quote, that is cyan, this is the name of the color, that is the background color, and navy, this is the text color. And when you execute your code, the browser shows the data with the cyan background and navy blue color as a font color. Now if you watch this code carefully, then you get some tag name starts here and some tag name ends here. So what is the significance of this mechanism? According to our classifications of tag, we can get two different types of tag names, that is start tag and that is end tag. And what is the purpose of this tag and end tag? By depending on this nature, we can classify the tags into two sections, that is standalone tag and container tag. Standalone tag means the tag name that just specify the details of the particular task to be performed with respect to that tag, that is BR tag, IMG tag that I used here. IMG tag mainly used to display an image and BR tag used to specify the line break. And these are called standalone because they are not contain the end tag. So it is a specific part of your web page designing. Few tags are there, that is standalone, but rest of the tags are container based. Container based means it contains the entire content within the particular start tag and the end tag definitions. And after the body, we specify one heading. Heading is maintained the headline of the particular items that you want to show in your web page. I use the headline as h1 tag and I use welcome to my website. There are 6 different header tags, h1 to h6. h1 is shows the text in bigger size and h6 is the smallest size. After that, we have to create some informations with regarding a paragraph formations. To create a paragraph formations, we can use p tag. P is used for paragraph. And when we complete the body descriptions, we just close the body tag here, and after that we close the HTML tag here. Now your code is completed, and if you want to save this coding, just open Notepad and type the script and save the file with a name and give the extension as .html. After that, the file will be created. Just double click on the particular file. Now the code is completed, and if you want to execute the code after creation, then just double click on the particular file name, and if it is okay, and you will get the result in any web browser that is installed in your operating system. So just open the browser and you will get the result. Thank you.